I was perpetually confronted with the choice of the unknown or comfort. I chose the unknown every time, no matter how much I didn't want to. It's been the most rewarding and fulfilling journey yet, and let me share with you why. Hey guys, my name is Ariana, and I am here to share with you my journey in hopes that it will help you become your best self. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below, subscribe to our beautiful connected family, and last, hit that bell notification so you know when I'm dropping my next gem, baby. All right, let's hop into this video. The unknown is a scary place. It's terrifying. I'm in it right now, so I know, but I don't regret a thing. The thing is, I have gotten the most growth in the unknown. I wish I knew what I needed to do in the next 6 months. I wish I knew where my life was going in the next year, but I don't. Every day I'm just following my intuition, and it's guiding me here and pushing me there and having me do things that I'm like, why am I doing this? But then when time goes by, I realize like, damn, I'm doing this because of this, and it feels so good. But it's scary not knowing where you're going. It's scary not knowing why you're doing something. It's scary, but it is the most fulfilling thing I've ever experienced. This journey has been so terrifying. I've been in the unknown so many times in my life, but this leap is a little different. I feel that when we are going through our journey, it gets tougher and tougher. But you know what? We get stronger and stronger. Like, I've never been so strong in my whole entire life. But it is because I took the chance to jump into the unknown, and I want to let you guys know that it is so beautiful and important. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. But I promise you, you won't regret it. I promise you, you won't. I'm going to talk to you about the two different zones. It's the comfort zone and the unknown zone, I guess. And then I'm going to let you know the pros and cons of each of them. In the comfort zone, the pros are, it's easy to continue doing what you've always done. It's easy to know what time you need to wake up, when you need to go to the gym, what time you got to go to work, what time you're going to watch a movie, what time you're going to scroll on social media all day. It's easy. It's easy to do the same thing you've always done. It takes no effort to try and make new actions and take new steps and go journey in life. No actions at all. Next, it's familiar. It's familiar, so you feel safe, you feel in control. And what human being doesn't want to be in control? We all want to be in control, and it makes us feel confident. It does. But guess what? There's no growth. And here comes the cons. There is an endpoint to your growth. There is an endpoint to your experiences and who you can become. You don't know what's out there if you don't experience what's out there. You don't know what your full potential is if you don't stretch yourself to actually become something more. You don't know. When I was in my comfort zone, I felt so unfulfilled. There was just this thing in me, and I know it was my intuition or my soul, and it felt so unfulfilled. It was like, baby, this is not it. This is not as far as your journey goes. You have more. There is more out there. There is more life to experience. There are more things that you can get sticky in. There are more risks you're able to take. You're not stopping here. If your ego is telling you that there's nothing wrong with where you are, or comfort is okay, and yeah, you feel unfulfilled, but that's okay. It's just trying to protect you. It's trying to protect you from falling on your butt when you take this risk. It's trying to protect you from rejection and hurt. But guess what? These things that your ego is trying to protect you from are things that actually make you grow and make you the version of yourself that your soul wants you to be, that your soul knows that you came here to be. You're going to ask yourself this question: would I be happy if I stayed in the exact position, doing the exact same thing, same habits, same everything for the next 10 to 30 years of my life? And if you say no, then continue listening. But if you are okay with that, I get it. So be it, you know? Everybody doesn't want to grow, and that's okay. This isn't for you then. But if you said no, follow me, let's go. So the unknown pros and cons. You get to create a life from scratch. You get to create a beautiful painting of your life. You can literally be whatever you want to be. You can take that leap and start creating the life that you truly want. Get the job that you truly want. Create the career that you truly want to have. Let me tell you, right now I am in between two lives. I have my old life that I am almost out of, and I have my new life that I am just creating and I am building, and it is so beautiful. This life fulfills me so much, and it also gives me so much uncomfort, and I'm just like, this is scary. But guess what? After I finish creating and working on this new life, I am so full because I am doing things that I love and that are coming from me and my heart and my soul. I'm not staying comfortable in this place that I know that is common because I know that it'll work out. But you know what? What's crazy? Their comfort isn't even real. It's not real. It's an illusion. What you're doing is putting yourself behind as everything keeps growing and going. And now you're in this state of unhappiness and you don't deserve to be there. You deserve to be happy. You do, baby. Choose the unknown. Choose the unknown. Choose growth. The beautiful thing about growth and choosing the unknown, you get to raise your frequency too. So every day you're choosing the unknown. You're choosing to grow your life. You're choosing to figure out new things. Your frequency is raising because you are trusting in yourself. Your intuition is giving you nudges and telling you to go this way and telling you to go that way. And you're like exploring things. You're like, what do I love? What do I want to be? What do I want to create? And then your intuition is like just giving you it's putting on the right movies. It's having friends call you and give you messages. You watch a video on YouTube and you're like, oh my God, I would love to do that. It's crazy. That's what the intuition is doing. And every single time you actually move from self and you truly believe in that, you are strengthening that self muscle. And every time you strengthen that self muscle, baby, it's raising your frequency. And when you raise your frequency, as I talked about in a previous video, you start attracting higher frequency things to you. So now you're attracting different opportunities, different people, different environments. This is what trusting in self and being in the unknown does for you. Next, when you are on this journey and you are in the unknown, let me tell you, baby, you are hyper aware. You are just walking through life wide awake. Like a lot of us are sleeping life, and it's because we're in the comfort zone. The comfort zone, we don't need much energy, much thought, much focus. We already know how to do this thing. We're computers. So once you do the same thing, the same comfort every single day, you fall asleep in life. But once you do something new and you're like moving with your soul and your intuition, it's a whole new journey. So you are wide awake in it because you're like, whoa, this is crazy. This is new. Oh my God. Look at this. This is new to me. You want to be awake. You have no choice but to be awake because it's new things. New things keep you awake in life. This is why the unknown is so important. And let me tell you how I was talking about previously, how you fall asleep in life. Have you ever driven a car and then when you got to your destination, you're like, oh my God, how did I get there? Because you've driven a car for how long? Because you've probably driven to that destination how many times? You fall asleep in life when you continue to do the same things over and over and over and over and over again. We have to delete that. We have to try new things. We have to put ourselves out there. We have to explore the unknown, baby. It is so beautiful. And don't get me wrong, we about to get into these cons because it's scary. It is so terrifying to be in the unknown, but it is also the most beautiful thing that I've ever experienced in my whole entire life. Do you know how scary it was when I moved to a new state from my hometown over 10 years ago and I had, $900 saved up and I just uprooted my whole life. But guess what? It was the best thing I ever did. I made the most money I've ever made. I've created such beautiful relationships. I lived in an environment that I've never seen snow in my life. I was from Vegas. Then I saw it and I experienced it, and I just had all these different crazy experiences, and it's been beautiful. But I didn't know when I took that leap how it was gonna end up. I just followed my intuition and I leaped. I took life talk to me and I followed it. And I've been doing that for my whole journey. So many times I've just been leaping and leaping and leaping. I don't know how it's gonna end up. I never know. But guess what? Do you think that God is going to take something away from you and not give you better? If you look back in your whole entire life and anything's had to change, hasn't it always gotten better? You have to trust. The universe wants you to trust it. Trusting in the universe is trusting in self. This is why the unknown is so beautiful. Not only do you become more, but you grow your trust in self. And then wait, also, you get a lot of things in return. You get way more abundance because God, like, you trusted me. You believe in me. I got you. I got you. I'm telling you, every single time I've taken the leap, my life has gotten better. Every time. Yeah, it started off scary and it starts off slow and it starts off like, oh my God, where am I? It's like almost like this dark cave. It's dark everywhere. And your intuition is this little tiny light. And as you keep following this light, the light starts expanding and the picture gets clearer and you're like, oh my God, this is what I get, God. Yeah, just follow the light into the unknown. If you are uncomfortable in your situation and it is no longer serving you, whether that be your job, your relationships, your environment, I need you to take the leap of faith and go into the unknown and start figuring out what's out there, baby. I imagine my life, right? Like I'm this star in my own movie. And I'm like, I want action. I want adventure. I want the highs and the lows. I want to be crying and I want to be happy as hell. And I want these obstacles to come into my life. And then I overcome them. And I'm just like stronger on the other side. And then like the audience is like crying because they're like, oh my God, she just overcame that. That was insane. And now she's stronger and better. And she learned from it. That's what I want my movie to look like. I don't want no predictable, boring movie. And if you stay in your comfort zone, your movie will be extremely predictable. What do you want your movie to look like, baby? I want to thank you guys so much. I love you so much. This topic has really touched me so much because everything I talk about is near and dear to my heart. It's everything that I'm experiencing in this moment. So I'm not going to tell you anything that I'm not already experiencing myself. But keep in mind, we are all on our own journey and we are all doing everything at our own pace. If this does not resonate with you, that is A-okay, baby. I love you guys so much, and I hope this helps. Mwah.